YouTube, what's poppin'? East New York's finest, hosted by yours truly, Mike. Yay! What's poppin', y'all? What's going on? Huh? What's up, niggas? I wrote the check, nigga. Huh? Yeah. Anyhow, okay. I woke up very, very happy. Not very likely for me to wake up this generously happy, but maybe I'll wake some waffles. Anyway, so yeah, man. Not really much to report. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, I had to walk the dog. As you can see him in the background there, with the big ears are poking out. The big rat. Is the fucking big rat there. What the fuck? Luigi Collez tanto che fa repinse pronuncia. Sa furcurbetanze fincho. Anyway, like I said, I woke up in a very rare mood. Walked the dog, brushed my teeth. Well, I brushed my teeth before I got out to walk the dog because I got some teeth in the jar. Nothing says loving like marrying your cousin. Anyway, so, you know, I ain't really been coming about nothing. I have been looking on Whatnot. I know I said I'm going to be done with Whatnot. You know, some of us are just reluctant for punishment. What the fuck you going to say? I get very anxious now when I watch a lot of people's channels. There's very few people on Whatnot that I'll watch for like 20 minutes maybe, which for the last month and a half been like a very hard thing for me to do, just because I'm not that enthusiastic. I get anxiety now when I watch a lot of people, because like on Whatnot, a lot of these guys, they talk too goddamn much. They talk more than they fucking post up stuff. But there was some good stuff that I did catch. So that stuff should be coming. Speaking of that, I ordered this guy. Some of you might say, why the hell did you do that? When you were thinking of just ordering the parts. Well, this piece was a very hard piece to find. The rear landing gear on this. It does have this piece, which is a plus. But the one that I ordered, it wasn't bad. I mean, I think I paid like what, $80 or $90 for it or something like that. Maybe even $100. Maybe with the shipping, everything is like $1. But is it worth it? Of course it is. These things are they're not rare, but they're not just easy to find, and they are going to be expensive. Unfortunately, the two pieces that is missing is the two rare pieces. Those two little things that stick out right here. But it does come with the rear stabilizers. It's only missing one missile, but it does come with both landing gears. And worst case scenario, I'll still build this one. And I'll have two. It's not going to kill me to have two of them hanging up. So why not? And then this one here, I didn't do anything on it. But I did get this one mixed up with this one as far as this back piece. Because I thought this was the one that didn't have it. And they were right behind me. I could have easily checked. But it is what it is. This one, it needs the cockpit. Obviously, I mentioned that before. The gun turret with I think the top. Is missing the wing stabilizer, whatever the hell you call that, under here. And it's also missing one of the panels along with the missiles. I like saying missiles. But I only paid $20 for both of these for my boy Tim. So you can never go wrong with that, especially for parts like these parts. These are not like the originals. The original Rattler, I'm pretty sure just the Rattler part alone should sell for around $40 or $50, maybe even more. And you know, this one is a nice one. It's copper. It's like a copper penny color. And I do need these two for, as you see behind me. But you know, it is what it is, man. You know, so yeah, got those coming. Well, I don't got nothing coming for this, but as this gonna load, I'm gonna start looking for parts for this, and I'm gonna start looking for parts for both of them, as a matter of fact. Because even though I got the other one coming, and then I ordered the same dude. I got that airplane. I think I gave him like $220 for that, and what the hell you call that damn thing? The Cobra Stinger. but it's a convention piece. Those convention pieces can run you. They're gray. I think it's a 2006 or 4 G.I. Joe convention Cobra Stinger. Is it the Stinger? Well, no, it's not the Stinger. It's the ATV that the Cobra had. I fucking always forget the name of that goddamn thing. But that piece sells for like around anywhere from like 130 to like 160 depending on condition and whatnot. So I did get both of those from that one dude, and then the only reason I didn't buy any more from him is because I guess by the time I logged on, he was already on his way off. So yeah, to that. I think last night I purchased something, or maybe I didn't. I don't even remember, but I think I got some stuff here that's. I definitely want to open these up to see what they are because I have no idea where the hell they came from. I have been ordering a couple more items. I know I've said it 100 times that Whatnot sucks. Yes, they do. When it comes to you losing stuff and whatnot, it's not that great, to be honest. Today, I think I'm gonna head to Red, White, and Blue. Something I haven't done in a couple of weeks, and I'm not gonna stay there all day. It's like little by little, I'm going there less and less. But you know, I'm just gonna go there today, see maybe I'll come across something, maybe I won't. Who knows? Who gives a shit, right? Then speaking of that, this guy, where is the other one at? So I knew I had it, and thank God I still did. So I did have the other, if I can get to it. This Jesus Christ, the water moccasin, Lord. I had to, you know, like this one. I think the one I got from yeah, this was mine. This was missing. This was missing, and it did come with I think the red piece. I don't even fucking remember no more, but not bad. I mean, I wiped it down and took it apart, but the back here where it clips in, well, obviously it's missing. Where, you know, see where it clips in? There are these little notches that go right on this side to clip it in, to keep it in place, which mine's didn't have. But I think I have like 2 or 3 of these anyway. But there's some vehicles, like I said, if I get them cheap enough, I don't care. I'll still display them with my other stuff because, you know, if I have the room, not really much space, but the hell with it, you know? So then this guy here, I also got from my boy Tim. I just basically, I think I use a part from one to get to the other, something of that sort. But as you can see here, it has the notches in the back. And whoop, but this one did have the little torpedo skiing thingamajig. So I now have yet another complete water moccasin. You know, that's why sometimes I'm learning to start keeping parts of stuff because you never know when you come across something else. So between the both of these, I was able to, you know, use a concoction to create another water moccasin, which I have done with the weather vanes and everything. So yeah, pretty dope, eh? So we did that there, down there. And then this guy, I don't remember who I got it from. I think I still got this from that dude, Tom. Not Tim, but Tom. There's a Tom and there's a Tim. And I thought I did have this guy, but for some reason I'm not seeing him on behind me. I looked and looked, and I didn't see him. But I thought I did have this guy, and if I did, he wouldn't have the knife that's on his chest there, because I swear I have him there. Well, whatever. I gotta look in my book to make sure, because I was just gonna put him up there, and I almost forgot to put him in the book. So now I gotta make sure I put him in the book. So yeah, to him. And then you know, again, I got these from that guy Time as well. This Dinobot and this bootleg Perceptor. Look at him now. Now he's moving. I don't want to bother him because he's sleeping, and then he's gonna want to get up and he's gonna want me to pet him and all that shit. So I'll just let him stay where he is. Because if I mention his name or whatever, his ears might prop up, and then he may just, you know, turn around and look, and then he's gonna want to get up and he's gonna knock off. He's gonna knock down the rest of the GI Joes and shit like that. I love my GI Joes, but you know, he breaks one. He breaks one. Who gives a shit? He's my dog. You know what I mean? He comes before these fucking toys. You know what I'm saying? And then these I did get from my boy Tim as well. It's ironic because I was looking up, I don't know what I was looking up, G.I. Joe, probably about 2 or 3 days before I met up with him last Friday. And I was like, oh shit. And I remember this. And it's funny because the medical one, I actually gave that to Eric. I think we did a trade, or I sold it to him or something like that. Because I was only doing the 82 to 94 like my boy David. And then I just decided, you know what? Why not go, you know, and a part of me, I've said it numerous times, I would never say it again, 96 to 06. It's actually 97 to 06. Because somebody actually was like, yo bro, stop fucking saying 96, man. You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to G.I. Joe collectors all over the place, man. It's not fucking 96, it's 97. All right? 97, not 96. It's 97 to 06. That's why sometimes your videos you keep saying 06 to 96 and shit, and I was laughing. I don't know how angry or serious he was, but to me it was funny. Not only because he's right, but it was just funny. You know, regardless on which way he took it or what he meant by it, I don't know, but I don't really give a shit. But this is from India, Play School, from a company called Giggles. And this is actually a pretty dope Jeep, believe it or not. It's still complete. I mean, well, new, I mean. It's got whatever the hell it's supposed to come with. Looks like, okay, so it has the steering wheel and 2 gas cans still wrapped in the box. So that's pretty dope. But it's nice, and they actually have rivets, as you see on the top, and in the front hood there, it has rivets on it. But really nice, man. And you know, Tim, you know, he sold that because I didn't think he was gonna sell it, and he was like, he was talking. I was like, oh, it's for sale. He said, yeah. So I took it. I know you guys seen this already, but you know, whatever. I'll give it an encore. And then this again, I thought was pretty badass. Again, this is actually, you know what this is? It's from G.I. Joe, and I guess since since Hasbro decided to do, I didn't even know Hasbro did Stargate. I didn't like the movie too much, and I thought the figures were crappy, but they added this to their vehicle line, and this seems like it's a little broken right there, I think. But it is a Stargate piece, and you know, it's made out of a G.I. Joe vehicle. What they did was, I know I mentioned it before, but they took the steering wheel. The steering wheel was supposed to be right here. That's why you see that little closed off notch right there. That's where the steering wheel was supposed to be. And they made this one bigger. They made it a bigger steering wheel to fit the wide bodies and awkward looking bodies of the Stargate figures, and they gave you 1 seat instead of 2 seats. 1 big seat. So they did mold that. They did mold this, and they molded that whole front, and they molded the steering wheel to be bigger for it to fit a Stargate figure. So a Stargate figure can fit in here, but at the same time, it's actually made. I think Stargate was like what, 4.5 inches or something like that, or a little long. Either way, it was over an inch bigger and wider and stuff than the G.I. Joe, which is 3 3/4, which is only like a third from 4 inch. So yeah, pretty cool. So that's why I got these two. I mean, you know, I was like, yeah, I'll put them here. I mean, you know, they're not G.I. Joe, but they are from G.I. Joe molds. So that's just as good as being a G.I. Joe to me. Then here, this book is weird because the way they did it. This is by James H. Hevenog Jr. I actually pronounced his name right. I do like how he put a lot of the figures and vehicles and stuff on the front of the book. It is RAHC, a guide to the second generation O-ring G.I. Joe action figures, and again by James. Wait, actually that's not. I think that's a K. James M. Kavanaugh Jr. Excuse me. This is the rear of it. So the front they got Joes, and then the back. I didn't even notice that they got Cobras. Pretty dope. And obviously there's like 2 or 3 other hydrofoils I gotta get because I didn't even know there's a blue one there. I need the green and black, which that dude Tom has, but he's not selling it. I do need this. Tom also has that, but he's not selling that. Yeah. And of course now I have that thanks to Tom because he had 2 of them. Cobra Mountain. So what I'm doing is this book is confusing though. It's like it seems like nobody can make real good G.I. Joe books. This book is all over the place only because the way they did this I thought was kind of, I mean, I guess his concept he thought was smart, but to me it's stupid. Now, and again, Collector Series 97 and 98, so I don't know why I always kept saying 96 when it's 97 to 06 for the guy who could have been, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, this book is a little weird because you have to keep looking. Like, they have 97, I almost said 96 again, 97 to 06 mix in his book. So this book is all over the place. I mean once you get a general idea on how it works, I'm pretty sure it's a good book. It's definitely better than this one and the other one. It's crazy. These books are crazy too. But the fact that I have to transfer everything from the book I just showed you to this one is extremely difficult. The reason why I'm going to rip those up and I'm going to keep this one only and take this one with me because this book actually saved me from buying a lot more vehicles that I didn't need. So that's a fucking phenomenal thing. But it's extremely difficult to take this stuff because I have to keep going back. I have to go back and forth between pages to check off what figures I have because this book is all over the fucking place too. I mean, it's those 2 books in one, plus you get vehicles and stuff. But again, it's difficult because I have to keep going from these books and then jock off what figures I have in this one. So I have to go back. I have to constantly go back and forth. It gets to the point where it's horrendous. It is. It's a real pain in the ass. And I started this, I think, I forgot when last week. But normally, if it was easy, this book would have been done already. But it is extremely difficult because you have to keep going back from page to page to try to find that one figure. It's fucking crazy, man. Somebody need to make a book, a once and for all book for all of them, and just call it a fucking day because this shit is annoying. It is extremely annoying. This book is better than the other 2, but this guy is far from knowing what the fuck he's doing when he puts stuff in the book. Instead of doing 97, I said 97. And just go along with it. He had that stuff mixed in with Spy Troops, and so he basically got Venom versus Vala mixed in with Spy Troops, mixed in with G.I. Joe versus Cobra. So again, it's all fucking it's all over the place. But I'm pretty sure once I get everything in this book should be a better representation of the fact that I won't need the other books. And I'm doing a real good cleaning of it because, I mean, yeah, if I get extra G.I. Joes, so what? I can easily turn around, say fuck it, and just, put them downstairs in that big bin. And more G.I. Joes I got in there, I can sell it. So it doesn't matter. But, Well, I spend it now. The one dude from Whatnot, I did buy a lot of GI Joes, and he was selling them in I mean, you know, he was nice enough. He was gonna end the show, and he was nice enough to continue. But he said, you know, he was waiting to see who was gonna buy the first, because what he started doing is he stopped selling them individually, which they were individually selling for around $5 or something like that, which is not bad considering that I did buy a couple that I needed. I knew I needed. Hopefully, I needed. And they won't be doubles or triples or quadruples. And then the other ones, I knew I was buying a lot of them that I already had, but in those lots, he had like 1 or 2 per lot that I needed. At least one, or maybe none, but because it was so good and I wanted him to keep going, I just said, fuck it. And it got to the point for like, I think the last 4 or 5 sets were like 5 pieces for around, I think they sold for around $20, which is fucking phenomenal. Then I think 2 or 3 other ones he was doing 6 at a time, and then the last one was definitely 7 figures and some paperwork. So I brought all that shit from him, and then from SoCal I brought stuff, but I think I got all the stuff I got from them. But I'm bringing that up, or I'm basically mentioning that because I'm about to show you the stuff. Nobody told me yesterday that I had packages that came. My daughter's working nights now, so I have to walk the dog. Isaiah got to get ready to go to school. So I walked him this morning, and I seen packages just sitting between the front porch and the house. And yeah, my front porch is closed in. You know what I mean? So, and I also got this from Tim, which you guys seen this already, but I gotta keep bragging and talking about this because this is pretty dope. This is the Sears exclusive. Now all I gotta do is find the back piece of it because he has one, and even though this one does have some molded markings and stuff on it, if I ever do sell my collection, somebody may give a hard time with this. You know what I mean? But, you know, whatever. Now all I gotta do is just get that back piece of this. Just get the back piece to it with the missiles, and I'm golden. I'll have the complete Sears piece. That's one extra piece off my, you know, off my collection. You know what I mean? So I still haven't scratched this in my book. But then again, all my G.I. Joe vehicles I haven't. But the funny thing is, from the 84 to 94, no, 82 to 94, I know what vehicles I need from that line, and I know, and 9 out of 10 I know the figures. The only ones from the 80s I need is like I need the other Star Brigades and Steel Brigade or whatever the fuck it is. I need both of those because I think both of them have like 2 or 3. Well, I know the Steel Brigade. I think it's 4 figures or 5 basically, because it's A, B, C, and D, I think. And then you got the gold headed one, and then for the other guy, the Star Trooper or whatever the fuck you call him, I think there's 2 or 3. So I do want to get all of them. I want all the variations and everything on that line. Getting there, but not quite. So yeah, to that. And then I also wanted to open up this so you guys can see this. So like I was saying with packages, there was 4 packages. I guess my daughter got them and she just left them there. Nobody told me shit yesterday. So this is definitely mine. Came from Santa Fe Springs, California. So let's open this bad boy up. I know it's mine, not my son's, because of the name. And this person does, you know, wrap this stuff. Let's see who is this from. You know what's so weird? I don't remember ordering this shit. It's weird. I think some of this shit is so old. I don't remember. But this is the complete Monstroy or whatever Monstercon or what his fucking name is. I know I have this guy. Why I got it? Like I said, if I brought the G1 stuff, it had to be a reason why I brought it. And we got. Cause I got one package still missing, and I think that's from the guy I just mentioned, and I was hoping this would be one of them. So this stuff here is 86 G1 Swindles gun. Then here we have Micromasters Countdown gun, which I may or may not need, but we'll find out. I mean, if I brought this, there's a reason why I brought it, and I like the person actually checked off that. So we're gonna see what that's about. And in here we got, I don't know who this is right now, but there's a good chance I may have him. And yeah, I think I do have this guy. Yeah, I remember this now because I remember him saying that this piece was broken. Now I remember this because I remember this piece was broken. Why did I get this? I have no idea. But there's rhyme and reason to why I got it. Maybe I needed it, and maybe that's why I brought this whole thing. I mean, this does click in, like he said, and it does stay. I may try to crazy glue that piece, so I may take this apart and crazy glue it, and yeah, so we're gonna see. Definitely made sure he shipped this correctly and made sure that it was protected, which I like people like that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces here. So description. Oh, this was from SoCal. SoCal G.I. Joe King. Yeah, so one item was 24, one was 18, one was 8, one was 5, and the other one was 23. So you got 47, 56. Yeah, so you got $65 there. It says Vintage Mix Show G1 Star Wars Mode 2 Centurions and more. And this was on a live stream on the 13th of March. So, and he checked off everything here, as you can see. So, pretty cool. If you hear snoring in the background, that's Mr. Pitbull here. And I'm gonna take a gab. Yep, this is also from him. Obviously, I kind of figured it'd be from the same buyer, considering the fact that it was shipped exactly the same. And I like how SoCal does this. Like, you know, he actually uses those apps. You know, like that's smart because it keeps people from ripping your package open. And you know, if you get your package like that, you could reject it. I'm hoping it's other boxes from that guy. Maybe because you know sometimes she'll say delivered and it wasn't. I don't know. All right, I remember this now because I did buy this from him. I do remember this. And I paid up for this one because this is the blue Trello one. Yep. Number 97, Mike. Beautiful. And you know this is the lighter blue. This is a variant of the lighter blue Trello. That's why I brought it. I brought it for the Trello. I didn't really buy it for Optimus. But he did give it a roller. I don't think no gun, no fists. But that's all good. I used to come across fists and stuff all the time. But this Optimus, and I mean the way he packages stuff is dope. I mean, nothing's broken on him. He's got real vibrant stickers. I didn't buy it for this. I bought it for the Trello because I know that Trello sells for like around $1.50. Because it's the lighter blue variation. Unfortunately, a lot of other people knew that as well. And you got your boy Roller here, Transform and roll out. Megatron Prime. Oh, so you did give the gun. That's $20, $20.25, and you get Roller. Roller needs to be clean, but you get Roller. And let's see what he put in here. Roller. So I paid $89. $89. So that is fine because I get toy, no? I get toy. This is very good for me, no? At least I get toy. And we're gonna open the bastards. Open them. Come on, open up. Get out the chopper. Do it now. Come on, do it. Come on. There it is. It opened, yeah. So you see here, you know, the sick bay. It's blue, light blue, okay? And there you have that, bye. There you have it there, bye. And let's open up this one. This one's from the Carolinas, so I already know who this is from. So it looks like the package I was really hoping for is lost, and that's the one that has all those G.I. Joes and stuff in it. So I'm gonna have to do another missing thing on that, because the show delivered on the 17th and I haven't gotten it. So, and I'm gonna know that because this bigger one here, I know where this came from. This came from my peoples where I've been buying. I spent over maybe $1,200 with them. They package nice too, because I got a lot of my green carded stuff, like a lot of these vehicles around Thanksgiving-ish or so. I think around Thanksgiving or Christmas, I got a lot of this stuff from them. A lot of these came from them, which is I mean, they were selling this shit cheap, and I paid up for some of them. Some of these guys here, I paid like around about $30, $35 because everybody else wanted them. Even some in here. So whenever I see them as well, I'll buy from them because they ship fast and they ship very good. Let me see if it's their name. Well, it's coming from Asheboro, North Carolina. I'm not gonna put their name out there because I'm just not gonna put their name and address out there unless somebody do me grimy, like that faggot, the Toy Man, and that, the taco biting asshole with the Frankenstein wife. Every time you turn around, she needs an operation. She needs a fucking operation for everything. I just think it's a lie, and he's a piece of shit. That's that. What's his name again? What's that fucking faggot's name? If I'm saying that, I really have a dislike for you. Like fighting words, like I'll blow your fucking head off. Dislike. Some of you might say, "Damn, listen, I'm from the streets. Just how we are." Like it gets to the point where it's beyond hate. Bounce something. That's it. I don't like those two. And look how they send. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm gonna tell you why I'm stupid. Because the guy I just mentioned, I thought it was him. So maybe I did get all the stuff from him, and I got that mixed up with this stuff because these are the ones that I was buying figures one at a time for like $5 or something like that. And then as they were ending the show, I was like, well, what other G.I. Joes you have? And they were like, well, we can run them. So what we'll do is we'll start running them in pairs. And if the first one don't sell, we're just gonna end it. And I was like, well, thanks a lot, because they didn't have to do that. Maybe he just did it for me because I purchased again over $1,200 in 2 shows from him. And like I said, I've been up here on Whatnot since the 4th of August of 24, and I've spent well over $19,000 within that time frame. Probably more, but yeah, not 1,900, 19,000 easily. So now looking at this stuff, I realized, oh, okay, yeah, this is from them, and I know that because as soon as I saw these. As soon as I saw the paperwork, I knew. Because I said that they were selling the figures, like I think at $5, and I think some went for around $4 or $5. I can't remember. Maybe $3 or $4. Maybe between $3 and $5, I think. And then they kept gradually going up. of course, the figures I didn't bid on the ones I know I didn't need. And then like little, like then he started, as he was closing the show, they weren't nice enough to say fuck it, and they start doing lots. And again, most of the lots started at 5 figures, and I think it started at $10 or something like that for the 5 figures, and it went up. And I got everything I knew I wanted, or even if I didn't have, even if I had the figures, if there's like 1 or 2 figures in it that looked like I didn't need it, I'm like, yo, at the end of the day, so what? At fucking $25 to $40 for 5 figures complete, like, come on, man, like, I could get that money back. You know what I'm saying? I could sell one for fucking $20 and any day of the week. You know what I mean? So yeah. So anyway, let me show you guys this. So you see all that in there. So I did get that. So maybe I did get that. And I got it mixed up with this one, I'm guessing. But then again, I had to really look at the Optimus and look at SoCal's package slip to realize, oh shit, that's where it came from. Because I buy so much that I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So anyway, this was with the last 7. I don't know what the last 7 figures were, but they gave this paperwork with the last 7 figures. Paperwork and comics and all that shit. So yeah, to that. So here we got we have switch gears, which I'm pretty sure I don't need this one, but we got switch gears. We got Kamakura, Ninja Apprentice, Padawan. I don't think I have this one. Then we have here Barrel Roll, which high altitude sniper. Like, that's like, what the hell's a high altitude sniper? But anyway, we got him. Then here we got Storm Shadow. I know I don't have this one. Then we got this Storm Shadow, which I'm pretty confident I have. And I know I got the Zuranga. I know I have her, but she came in a lot. That's why I brought her. For the ones I know I have, I got them in a lot. So all this was intentional, just so y'all know, because somebody gonna be out there laughing like, damn nigga, you brought them and you got them. A lot of this was intentional because the lots were cheap. Like, come on, $30 or between $20 and $40 maybe. And I think the one I paid $40 was the 7 figures with all that paperwork. Then here we got Duke, G.I. Joe Field Commander. I'm pretty sure I have this one. They made like 4 or 5 of him in different colors. Tunnel Rat, Explosive Ordnance Disposal. And I'm pretty confident I have him. Then we got Televiper. In this colorway, I don't think I have that one. And who is this young man? We got another Tunnel Rat. I may or may not have this particular colorway. We got Cobra Viper. I know I don't have that blue one. I might, but I doubt it. And we got Shipwreck here. Him, they made a couple of different ones. It's just like, one came with a couple of weapons or whatever. So you could have the same one. And that's another thing too. Get a book, because like him and Duke, like for instance, I'm gonna mention these two, because like they're different colorways, same exact everything, or at least with him is different colorway. This Shipwreck, I think there's like 2 or 3 of the same exact one. I think both of them got that same crotch in the middle, but one come with something, one doesn't. So keep in mind, if you're a completist like me, you're gonna want that. Some people like, fuck it, I got one, I don't need 2. I say true to that, but whatever. Sand Viper, I don't think I have it with the lizard, but I'm pretty sure I have that one too. Then here we got Blackout. I know I don't have him. I know that for a fucking fact. Some guys don't know by color. Then here we have Neo Viper Commander. I'm not too sure if I have him in that color. I may, but regardless on what, I have him sealed now. I mean, I have him complete because they were selling all this shit complete. I know I have this. Oh no, this is depth charge. I think I have him anyway because he comes with that little jet ski thing. So I'm positive I have him. Then we have Chief Torpedo. I may or may not have this particular one. And here we got Crosshair. I think they made a couple of him. I don't remember. Some of these fucking figures are too repetitive. I'm running out of space. Let me put you. So I don't break you. Here we got Gung Ho. I'm not sure if I have this one in that vest, or I don't know, but who gives a shite? There's some more books, paperwork. Then here we have another Kamakura, different mask. May or may not have him. I don't think I have any of him. We got this Destro. I may or may not have this one. And who we got here down there? We got Night Creeper. Oh, dang, what's on Night Creeper? Night Creeper. I think I have that one. Just don't have him completed. Then we have Coil Crusher. I know I got him. But again, he's another one that they made a couple of the same colorway type shit. And this guy here, we got Ollie Viper Urban Assault Trooper with this weird looking boat looking thing. I may or may not have him. Then we got Wild Bill. Goddamn boy. I know I have him, or they have him in a couple different colorways too. Then here we got Beachhead. Pretty sure I have him. And we got Zartan. I'm confident I have him too. May not be complete, but whatever. Whether I have these guys or not, now I'll have them complete because I have their weapons. Then we got this Alpine, which I may or may not have. Nope. I don't think I have that particular one. Because they got a light-skinned one too. We got this Gung Ho, which I'm pretty confident I know I have. I think they did him in two ways, same colorway, but one with the regular basic crotch, and then you got this one with the, I call it the Pamper crotch. Maybe Star Wars crotch is a better word for it. Then we got this Dusty, which I believe I don't have. So far, I definitely know that there's at least five out of what, 30 here that I don't have. Then here we got Iron Grenadier. Yeah, I know I have him. Got plenty of him. I know that. But hey, he's a trooper. I mean, army builder. Cobra Slice. Pretty confident I have that one too. And we have here another Gung Ho. I got all the Gung Hos. Then we got Dr. Mindbender, Master of Mind Control. I know I have this guy. And we got another Storm Shadow. Storm Shadow. I think I have that one too. I think it's safe to say that. Neo Viper. I know I got him. And I'm still going, y'all. And Destro, Weapons Specialist. I'm pretty confident I have this one too. And we got Scarlet here, which I don't think I have this particular one. Could be wrong. Gotta look in the book, because remember, a lot of stuff I have packaged too. But if it's in the book, I have it. If it's not, I don't. Then we got Dreadnought Ripper. I think they got him in different colors. Same figure, but different color shirts, I think. Then I'm gonna count how many of them are here. And we got Flint here, which I may not have this particular Flint. And we got Duke. I don't think I have this particular one. So he's probably one of the ones I ordered separate, because I knew I didn't have him. Same one, just different colors. Some come with the, like I said, that flat crotch. This Beachhead, maybe. And we got Venomous Maximus. He's actually a $25+ figure. Any of him. And the green clear one is the most expensive one. But he's a good one. I may not have that particular one. Then we have this Duke. No, that's Blowtorch, my bad. I'm pretty confident I have this one. But again, whatever I have here, now I have complete weapons. So that's still a fucking win. Because weapons are around. Their weapons are like around $15, $25 a weapon. The figures ain't worth shit. Weapons is where the money is. Then we got this Wild Bill, helicopter pilot. There's a great chance I don't have him. Still going, y'all. And here we have a Grunt, which I believe I don't have. So we're probably up to like 8 or 9 figures I know I don't have. Oh man, look at this Zartan. I know I don't have this Zartan, Master of the Skies. But now I do. Look like an evil version of Elvis. Let me give you, let me give G.I. Joe something to sing about. And we got Big Ben. Big Ben, huh? I know I have him because I just got him. I think I got him from Dino Dan at that the New England. I'm about to say New England, not New England, New Egypt toy show. But now I have him complete. Yeah. And we got Pit Viper, which I may or may not have. Nope, I don't have him. I know I don't have that one. And this guy here, this is another Duke. What the hell is that thing he come with? It's some weird looking foot thing. He may not be complete. He may not be complete. Just because it looks like he should have a missile. I know I don't have him. That color, I know I don't. Duke, I'm pretty confident I have that one. Still going, y'all. Heavy Duty, I know I don't have this one. I might. Let me shut up. And who? This another Heavy Duty? I may or may not have that one as well. And we have High Tech. And look at that. I got High Tech here. And I got this one from Thomas. Amazing. Sometimes you don't know, right? And we have Roadblock. I don't think I have this one. Swamp Rat. I may not have that one. I know I have this one. This is Sand Viper, right? No, Neo Viper. But I know I have that one. And my arm's hurting. Wild Weasel Pilot. I'm pretty confident I have that one, but I'll have 2 now. Army Builder. Army Builder. Red Spot. I don't have him. I can guarantee this whole fucking room I don't have that one. I know that for a fact. Some of these guys I know by color and name. Firefly. I may or may not have this particular Firefly. And here we got Sand Scorpion. I'm not too sure if I have this particular one. I mean, obviously I do now. And here we got Agent Jinx, which I know I don't have. So I'm probably at least 50 of them. I need to stop doing what I'm doing because stuff is interfering with my buttons. Here we go. Then here we got Sergeant Hacker. I know I don't have him. Whatever. I know I don't have Sergeant Hacker. And then last but not least, Iron Grenadier in gray. I know I don't have that one either. So let's count them now. Oh, hey, this is probably the missile for that Duke. Maybe he just put it in that. I don't know. Color similar. Maybe it came out. I'm not too sure, but whatever. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 62. Is that everything? 64 figures. 64 complete G.I. Joe figures with file cards and weapons. Come on, man. If I do $10 each, that's $640. And that's a steal at $10 each. But whatever I have, I'll have them complete now. You know what I mean? So I'll make sure I have my shit complete with weapons and whatnot. And I know what's chalked off. And then, of course, I got all this, too. All this paperwork. I never really paid attention to what people sell paperwork, like stuff like this, or comics or whatever, for in toy shows. So I'm not going to even sit here and lie about it, because I don't know what people charge for that. So, it seems like I may actually be ahead of the game this time. I may actually have all of my stuff. Look at this guy. Look at him. He knocked out. Hope that don't hit him. Look at him. Oh, you guys can't see him over here because his box is blocking him. But he out. He loves being up here. My man is straight out, like comatose out, like dope fiend dog food out. So yeah. So that's all the stuff from yesterday. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'm actually surprised I'm under an hour. But yeah, you guys and girls, I am exhausted, and I catch you guys when I catch y'all. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Peace out.